Okay. Close enough. So, welcome everyone to the September 4th, 2024 meeting of the Orland Park Plan Commission. If everybody would stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, with our roll call, I'm Chairman Parisi and I'm here. Commissioner Zamparelli. Here. Commissioner Nugent. Here. Commissioner Schuessler.
Here.
Commissioner Paul.
Here.
And Commissioner Sanchez.
Here.
And Commissioner Zattar's not here. Did he happen to call? No? Okay. Okay, so Commissioner Zattar's absent. Okay. We've all had a chance to review the minutes of the last meeting. I will entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Schuessler.
move the minutes be approved as presented.
Motion by Commissioner Schuessler, seconded by Commissioner Sanchez. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, nobody's opposed. Aye, great. I move we open non-public hearings with non-public hearing number 2024-0613, Joseph Coble, 9917 to 9915, 143rd Street, Certificate of Appropriateness.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
I would like to begin by respectfully requesting that the staff report be accepted into record as written and as presented during this meeting. So the petitioner, who is Joseph Coble, is seeking approval of a certificate of appropriateness for minor work on a landmark and contributing structure. So for wayfinding, the building is located at 9917 through 9915, 143rd Street. The existing zoning is Old Orland Historic District. And under the comprehensive plan, the location falls under the Downtown Planning District with a land designation of neighborhood mixed use. And for some background, according to the 2008 Residential Area Intensive Survey by McGuire, Igleski and Associates, 9917 143rd Street is classified as a contributing structure to the historic district. The integrity of the building is listed as medium and the condition is good. The 1916 building contains elements that were remodeled in 1925. These include window openings on the side of the building, and then there have been more recent improvements, which included window repairs in 2012 and repair to the gutters, fascia, and siding in 2017. And as mentioned, the building is also a landmark structure, and it served as Orland Park's first library. Per section 6-209G1, the review and approval process for contributing structures and landmarks for minor work require Plan Commission and board approval. The proposed work is to perform a tear-off and re-roof. The existing shingle color is in beechwood, and the proposed shingles will be the IKO Cambridge shingles in the color dual black. All like materials will be used, and the appearance of the building will not be substantially changed. And on screen are the swatches, material samples of the shingle colors. Regarding case number 2024-0613, also known as Joseph Coble tear-off and re-roof, staff recommends to accept and make findings of fact as discussed at this Plan Commission meeting and within the staff report dated August 30th, 2024, and staff recommends that the Plan Commission approve a certificate of appropriateness. And here's the motion.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Petitioner, would you care to? We need to swear you in. This is all recording. So if you raise your right hand.
Sure.
Do you solemnly swear that any testimony you provide tonight will be the truth and nothing but the truth? If so, please say I do. I do.
Thank you.
And just your name and address for the record.
My name is William Wolf. My address, my home address, 13916 Big Run Lane, Homer Glen, Illinois, 60423.
Can you raise the microphone a little bit?
Right, it's being recorded, we have a hard time hearing you.
Okay, okay.
Okay, and I'm sorry, and what is your relation to the petitioner?
I'm the general on the job. I'm going to be
Okay.
supervising the whole deal.
Okay, okay. So do you have any issues or any questions with the
No,
staff's
it's-
recommendation?
Well, the roof is got to be replaced anyway, because it's
Right.
old, so it has to be done.
Sure.
We just want to change it to a different color, like an off black color.
Sure.
Which would make the building go with the brick color. There's a lot of black in the brick, so it looked pretty cool, I think. So
Thank
it's
you.
just an
Thank you.
idea, so.
Okay, and we may ask you to come back up if any of the commissioners have any questions.
Okay.
Uh,
And the other
Anybody
thing, we're
from,
going to put a better roof on now that the upgrades that they have in the technology. The roof that we're going to put on there is going to be 160 mile an hour wind rated roof.
Good.
But right now, what they have on there is probably around a 90 to 100 only.
well, thank you,
Okay,
thank you. Anybody from the public?
excuse me?
No,
Oh.
we're good.
Oh, okay.
You see this gentleman sitting back there?
Thank you,
Okay. Okay, well, now I will turn to our commissioners. Commissioner Sanchez.
You showed the two different roof colors that were chosen. Are you sticking with one of those two or both of them?
Sorry, the existing is the swatch on the right, and then it's going to be changing to the dual black on the left.
Okay, gotcha. That's what I thought you said black, so, okay, that's all I got. No other questions.
Commissioner Paul.
I mean, it looks fine, and roof's got to be replaced, it's got to be replaced, so I don't have any problem with that.
Okay. Commissioner Zamparelli?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That's pretty simple, actually, but I am curious, why black?
We wanted to go with a color that would be picked up on the brick color. There's black in the brick, and it accents nicely.
Okay, that's pretty much it. I was just curious, that's all,
Okay.
because it's a brown one now, so, good luck.
Thank you.
Commissioner Nugent? No questions. Commissioner Schussler?
Who's Joseph Coble? Is he the owner? One of the owners? Okay. Did that roof suffer hail damage? Yes. That's all I have.
It's time to come, huh?
Well, the building's old, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When we moved to town, my son used to love to go to that building because it was the library.
Oh,
And they had some of the books in the bathtub on the first floor. Always kind of funny.
I have no issues, so I'd entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Schussler?
regarding case number 2024-0613, also known as Joseph Coble tear-off and re-roof, I move to approve the staff recommended action as presented in the staff report to the Plan Commission for this case.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Schussler, seconded by Commissioner Zamparelli. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Nobody opposed? Thank you. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
thank you, Bill.
I move that we close non-public hearing number 2024-0613.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Zamparelli, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. I move that we open non-public hearing number 2024-0612, Village of Orland Park, Village Hall Generator Fence, 147 Ravinia Certificate of Appropriateness.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Zamparelli, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Staff.
I would like to begin by respectfully requesting that the staff report be accepted into the record as written and as presented during the meeting. The petitioner, who is the Village of Orland Park, is seeking approval of a certificate of appropriateness for minor work on a landmark building. Village Hall is located at 14700 Ravinia Avenue, with the proposed fence located in the rear of the building. The existing zoning is Village Center District. Under the comprehensive plan, the location falls under Downtown Planning District with a land use designation of community and institutional. For some background, the Village of Orland Park installed a natural gas standby generator in the rear of the campus. The generator is capable of supplying Village Hall with enough energy to function normally in the case of a power outage, including critical hardwired systems like HVAC, computer, and security systems. So with the installation of the generator, screening is required and is being proposed through this petition. So per section 6-209G1, the review and approval process for contributing structures and landmarks for minor work require plan commission and board approval. Also per section 6-308J1, service areas, utility areas, loading areas, storage areas, mechanical equipment, overhead doors, trash collection and recycling areas, and other potentially unattractive places shall be completely screened from view on all sides so that no portion of such areas are visible from streets, drives, and adjacent properties. Screening shall be accomplished by the use of walls, fencing, landscaping, or a combination of measures. So the proposed work is to install a fence around the natural gas standby generator to screen it from view. The fence is a PVC fence in the color Sierra Blend. The style is Galveston with Serta green texture and will be 8 feet in height. Regarding case number 2024-0612, also known as Village of Orland Park Village Hall Generator Fence, staff recommends to accept and make findings of fact as discussed at this Plan Commission meeting and within the staff report dated August 30th, 2024. And staff recommends that Plan Commission approve a certificate of appropriateness.
Thank you. Are you here for this at all, sir? No? Okay, thank you. Well, I'll go to our commissioners, but I'll tell you ahead of time that while our approval is being sought, that project is up and completed already. So if you would like to make any comments.
Well, I say no.
So I don't have any comments. I mean, it's a great fence and, we're putting the cart before the horse, but I have no comments. Would any of my fellow commissioners like to be recognized?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Schuessler?
I'm the one that asked you to look.
No, you are, and I appreciate that very much.
First question, why an 8-foot fence? I seem to recollect there's an ordinance that limits the height to 6 feet.
I believe the generator is taller, so in order to screen it, it had to be slightly larger.
Okay. Why are we getting this now since the fence was installed several weeks ago? Why weren't we asked before the fence went up to approve it? Tough question, I know, but
It's a comment.
Actually, I
No.
believe they applied before it was installed, but it's since been installed. So it was in progress, but
well, in my other life, when I was an attorney, I had clients, and sometimes they'd come to me and tell me that they made a mistake, that they didn't realize they should have gotten a permit. They applied for the permit, and they were just nitpicked to death because they didn't apply for the permit before they did the work. So I think the village, it's incumbent upon the village to follow its own ordinances when they expect residents to follow the ordinances.
I agree.
I just think it's inappropriate to do this. I have another question which really has to do with, well, a couple of things. I know it has to be in its present location, but why was it cited, if you know? You maybe don't because it was a public works decision, but why was it put so close to the windows? If I worked in finance, I wouldn't be real happy looking out the window a few feet away at an 8-foot high fence. Do you know the and I don't expect you to know the answer, but do you
That
know?
I don't. It was determined by Public Works.
Okay. So I'll yell at Public Works later. Is the fence for appearance to hide the generator or for security? Or both?
I suppose both, but it is for appearance-wise. It's unsightly. It has to be screened from view per code.
Okay, I'll just say this to put it in the notes. I worked at a building in Oak Lawn that had a generator. It was a bank. And one of the employees was, it was discovery after the fact, they had a significant amount of damage done to the generator. He was a disgruntled employee who stuck a coat hanger in there and did a lot of damage when the thing revved up. If the intent is also for security, and it looked like there's a lock on the thing, but the lock could be, I think, gotten around by a elementary school kid. It's stick a screwdriver in there and we're in there. So I think they should put a substantial lock on it, and I'd hope you'd pass that along, because those generators, well, when you look at what they paid for the thing, are very expensive, and it'd be good to secure it, so.
Yeah, I believe it is secured, and within your packets, we do have a specification sheet for the fence. If it's not already in
I
there.
think it's appropriate to screen a generator. I have no problem with that. I understand you want it 8 feet high, that's good. But I'm going to vote no against it, realizing it's going to pass anyway, just so it goes to the committee and the committee can see that this was applied for several weeks after the installation was not just in progress, but finished. It's done, it's there. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you. Any other commissioners have comments?
No,
No?
Real quick, I do want to mention that while the fence is already installed, staff always ensures that whatever projects, even if they are village projects, we always bring it through entitlements process. We
You always
don't-
what?
We always bring these projects through the entitlement process. We don't let anything slide just because it's our project.
Okay, thank you for that.
No, I'm not criticizing you for that.
Yes.
I just think the timing was inappropriate.
So I have no problem with the appropriateness or the appearance. With that, I will entertain a motion.
Make a motion.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Paul.
regarding case number 2024-0612, also known as the Village of Orland Park Village Hall generator fence, I move to approve the staff recommended action as presented in the staff report to the Plan Commission for this case.
Do I have a second?
second.
Second by Commissioner Zamparelli. I'll poll you. Commissioner Sanchez.
Aye.
Commissioner Paul.
Aye.
Commissioner Zamparelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Nugent.
Aye.
Commissioner Schuessler.
Nay.
Chairman Parisi, aye. So the ayes have it, and since it's not unanimous, it will have to go to the Committee of the Whole. And thank you for the presentation.
Thank you.
I move that we close non-public hearings.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Paul. All in favor?
Aye.
You have anything for this commission? No? Thank you. Okay, thanks for attending. Well, with that, you've all seen the new petitions that are out there.
I have a question.
Please,
My turn.
Commissioner
So,
Nugent.
in light of PV's Bungalow 2 having sold, and the talk of the piece next to Costco, and I do know that this estate's at Bermuda Meadows, which was not the address they had on their marketing, but I know where it's gonna be. And the
Tell
talk-
us, where's it going to be?
Like, the last of the pieces behind Marcus, right? The last corner piece there, it's a, I don't know.
No.
So you're,
Just get closer to the microphone.
there you go. Oh.
Wait.
So when you drive in from Marcus and all the shopping and all that, the that 16100 Ravinia is the far northeast corner, correct?
The 16100 is the current address of where Ravinia heads south past Costco and starts curving towards the east. It's like basically at the dead end on the south side.
I mean, you guys are always on the ball, on top of everything, but is that coming soon? They closed on the property like this summer, but
Okay. Yeah, so they have submitted a development petition, and so it's now in staff review, so.
I mean, because that's a loaded question, isn't it? Like, is Ravinia ever going to connect from its original plan? And are we going to have a perception of how the PD's bungalow piece and the piece next to it are being developed?
There's interest at the PD site as well, so all of these interested parties are aware of what the comprehensive plan has shown that Ravinia would continue on.
I was just thinking
and then
whatever we
connect up to
approve there, because from the hotel and all that's
126th
going in,
second.
some of the people in the townhomes and such that live over here, 9700 West, Koch and all those people and all those developments, a lot of concern always if we ever connect. And we had this issue when we connected John Humphrey Drive, each time with the 3 developments there. I was public, I had different opinions of what we did there, but we're gonna be completing the original Boulevard plan. So I'm just wondering, is somebody watching that? I mean, because the original plan is that Ravinia would connect here.
Yeah, the plan,
It's gonna
so
connect
we've shared the vision that the Ravinia would continue and then connect to 161st or 62nd, whatever. where that
61st,
light-
161st,
light
and that's always
is,
been the
yeah.
plan for the last 15, 20 years.
Yeah, but we didn't follow the plan at 142nd and John Humphrey Drive. So the broad question, I know you guys on that stage, and I don't know what our 250 feet radius and all that is. I just think if we eventually approve something here, this would be one time, radius and notice might need to be reviewed more than what we currently allow. Council?
We don't, I mean, there's no exception from the code requirements. We can always notice more people than is required, but there's no special circumstance notice requirement.
I mean, because it's a big deal. I mean, because originally it's supposed to be 163rd Ravinia, 94th Avenue, 142nd, and we veered off of that twice now.
I think that's what the posting and the publication requirements sort of try to, I mean, there's direct mail requirements for a radius, but there's also, the site is posted with information of a meeting for at least 15 days, as well as publication in the newspaper at least 15 days. So they're hoping that along with, if there's any neighborhood interest, word of mouth, et cetera, that's how notice of these kinds of hearings get out.
Because I don't even know if I understand how all those pieces tie together, but you guys are going to overeducate us to the public. That's all. I just wanted to put on the record now.
Thank you.
Instead of I mean, like when we thought we got filled for schools, we're going to fill this puppy up if this property's going to be up for here.
Any other new business?
I have a question.
Commissioner Schuessler?
The one just above that, 151, 59 LaGrange, is that the shopping center?
Yes, where Steinhoffels is, they're looking to create some outlots on the overall
Is that by,
That would be like
Marshall's,
massage any kind of
Dick's
area.
Sporting Goods, like that development and.
by Olive Garden, and next to Olive Garden, you mean next to Olive Garden?
151, 59.
It's on the
Olive
south
Garden's
side
part
of
of it? Okay.
151st.
No, it'd probably have to be north. It'd be more like Massage Envy.
Okay.
I don't even know, is there space there, but I guess obviously.
At least
We're
two or
gonna
three
see it
of them
soon
are
enough.
on
I
the
just
east side
wanted-
of the property, so quite a bit of parking lot over there, yeah.
Thank you.
151, 59.
Anyone else?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Well, if not, I move that we adjourn at 7:24 PM.
Second.
Motion, and second by Commissioner Schuessler. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you, staff.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.